Hello, and good anytime zone, wherever you are, whenever you are. My name is Kiray Vacuo, and I may or may not will go off a tangent and start yapping about and stuff like that. But today will be a little bit much more topic focused, as I already been shown it on my screen and my title. Yes. So, if you do wondering, like, what the heck is VEP? Well, VEP, is an acronym of a VTuber endorsement program. It's actually very self-explanatory. That's a VTubing agency called Project Orbit. Technically, it's a community, VTubing agency. So everyone sort of get up togethers and then help out VTubers as much as they can. They actually held up quite a lot of event back in the days, but they want to create a much more dedicated VTubing program that will select a few very promising VTubers, and then they will try to help them the best as they can, teaching them the rope of how to do streaming, how to do planning on the general streaming stuff, collab, and how to organize the event, this and that, this stuff. Then basically teach you most of the rope of how to do quite a lot of things autonomously. Also, teach you how to do communications and how to give you connections and contact with quite a lot of various different VTubers within Malaysia too. And yeah, that's that. And when it comes to all those kind of things, they already been running for 2 seasons, and this 2 seasons, yours truly actually is in both of those seasons. So speaking about how they kind of do, how I managed to even got into VEP, this is kind of the most hilarious topic that I want to talk about, is because your boy here is the most sketchiest persons that ever got in. One of the rule is you have to be Malaysians, you have to been streaming for quite a while, and a little bit this, a little bit that. If you guys don't know about Malaysian VTubing communities, everyone kind of know everyone. We have a very big numbers in VTubing communities. Is almost if you try to count how many VTuber exists in Malaysia, you can actually count 400 to 800 people if you count the really just VTubing for fun one, and then people who actually are trying their best to do VTubing. There's a shit tons of VTuber in Malaysia actually. Even I'm surprised. Yeah, I kind of got in sort of very late to the party, so I never despite I'm being a VTuber for quite a while, and I never know there's actually a very big VTubing community in Malaysia. And I got into the VTubing Malaysia's community a little bit too late, because something happened, kind of the entire server imploded itself. But I managed to get contact with them, and then when they do auditions for have a little bit background check, this and that stuff on lots of different VTubers, see who got potential to join the VEP program. I went in there, and like I say again, I am the most sketchiest motherfucker that decided to go in there. Because here's the thing. Have you ever heard any Malaysians English accents? I won't say generally 90% of people sound like Uncle Roger, but I can definitely say I do not sound like typical Malaysians. And aside from that, it's why I'm sound like that, on plus that I basically also have a claim, which is actually true. I did 9 years of streaming. Technically, at this point, I did 10 years of streaming, and I more or less have so much streaming experience to a point that I even got 2 period of high time. I have the first time is around 9 years ago when I start streaming. Spider-Man came out, and I sort of blow up around that time. So even before that, I already got 2,000 to 3,000 kind of live viewer, and then Spider-Man came out, I saw get a consistent growth to the point that I get a peak viewership of 26k. So I was holy shit, that's a lot. And then too bad, I was streaming in Facebook, and I stream with my actual Facebook account, so I'm kind of in real life doxing myself very severely. So I decided to just delete the account and just hop to Twitch, restart everything all over again. Which is, I can tell you one thing, it's really difficult. You can try to do the same ass thing again. I can tell you one thing, that rise up moment for me in Facebook is really come out as a fluke. And so when I replicate the same ass thing I do again, is not working. So I did kind of stuck for quite a while. But here's the thing, again, a guy claiming stuff like this, and also doesn't sound exactly like a Malaysian's, and also give them an excuse that sorry that I got like medical conditions, so like I can't get out of my house, so any physical event that we might be able to have a chance to meet with each others, you guys will never be able to see me unless you come to see me. So in a way, it's like throughout my entire VP season, nobody actually physically seen me. And again, the funniest thing is like, while I never did appear, even on the audition, I'd be like, even you kind of can see like in the audition, I am the sketchiest fellow in there. I think it's only the virtue that I got selected is, I'm not really sure. You know what, Susan, if you're watching this, reply to me. Is it because I actually show my VTuber while in the interview that kind of like caught your attention? I don't know at that time. But definitely, in some sense, I feel like that is the sole reason that I got selected. But instead, anyway, but still, at the end, I do grateful to be in the VP, and then I do have a lot of fun with everyone in there. So yeah. Aside from that, the funniest moment in like the VP season 1 actually, is everyone got in, everyone went hiatus. It's not a very long hiatus, but the beginning of the seasons is a little bit barren. Only me and like a few VP members is actually active in there, because like for some reason everyone just say, I got stuff to do, I went on hiatus. Oh, I got vacation, I got hiatus. Oh, I got study to do, I went on hiatus. Everyone just immediately went on hiatus the moment saw like, you know, the announcement of like season 1 stuff, this and that, the stuff. We did manage to get into a few like stream, everyone organized some stream like togethers, a little bit of game review, a little bit of like, you know, everyone play like 4 guys togethers, and we get to know each other well enough. But yeah, again, like it's kind of hilarious the moment that we start. They should have like some stuff going to happen, but everyone just went on hiatus afterward. I still find that thing like very, very hilarious, even now. But yeah, and also like kind of like because of that, like VP season 1, while I did have lots of things like learn from it, and like I got into quite in contact with like lots of like VTubers in the VP. Lots of Malaysian VTuber, have a little fun chat with them. Everyone have kind of like a certain type of skill they have actually. Then you kind of like notice like everyone have like some sort of like special highlight. There's like animators, there's like singers, there's like even like professional wrestler. I was like, holy shit. how is a professional wrestler managed to got it? Then yeah, everyone have like this like pretty quirk they have is like it's very special as a VTubers too. For me, my special quirk, I guess, is my accents, or I literally like do quite a lot of things. Basically, if anyone watch my stream, I try my best to, you know, give like analyze like games, and also like do some fun like drawing stream, this and that stuff. I practically do almost everything. But mostly it's on the technical side rather than like the artistic side, because anyone saw my stream, they know I do like technical drawing. When I draw for overlay, I draw background, I do commissions work, this and that stuff, and also at the same time I yap a lot. I mean, like, holy shit, this guy can yap kind of a lot. Like everyone actually like chat with me, they realize that I just never shut up, and not just that, is almost as if like this guy have like infinite amount of topic that he can just talk to everyone and anyone, and that kind of like trait do not just appear verbally when I like saw like one-to-one chat with anyone, even appeared as like typing. So if they kind of like see like, you know what, that guy kind of like Thor guy, like the pirate software, every single time he typed like a shit long ass kind of like essay stuff. Actually, I do that shit too. Like I might have to ask some consents that can I share this like first ever message I sent to someone for collab, but if she approved, I will actually share it out. Like, how fucking long is my like collab request? I told them like what I'm doing, what this thing for, how to do the stream, the instructions, the context, how the stream works, and everything like that as the first message. I didn't even say hi. I didn't even say this and that. I just straight up go into business with full instructions and that. That's just like me in a nutshell, I guess. I'm just like very yapping person. It's basically every single time if you guys like manage to receive a like collab from me, you will have to expect a no bullshit like small talks, just straight up into business persons, because generally I'm a little bit like functioning like that. Either way. So yeah, that comes to me as a trait as a streamer too. So I think it's also like because of that I got it too, because when it comes to being a streamer, VTubers, like being talkative is actually one of the very, very like important trait to have as a streamers. Well, as a streamer, I'm not sure about VTubers. VTubers just yap a lot and be very, very, very mindless or unhinged. But either way, yeah, like I say again, most of like my like the way I kind of like present myself is sketchy as fuck, and. Still now, even though I sometimes stream with my face on, I 100% guarantee shows they still are not really sure I'm an actual Malaysian. Maybe at some point they already either they are very understanding persons, they really believe everything I say, which is true, which I am very grateful of too. Which this is why I love the community so much, because they kind of like really trusting. Yes. Thankfully, I'm not lying. I'm not a lying ass. But yeah, a guy that doesn't sound really like a Malaysian and never appear out physically, in any like event or like gathering, this kind of stuff, and also like when it comes to when it comes to like story, like streaming history and story, it's actually quite like anonymously. Because again, like around that time, I was doxing myself, so I decided to delete the page, not even like unpublish or anything. So I just completely wipe clean the entire Facebook stuff that I did. So in a way, I don't have any proof if they actually like really ask for it, or I can just say, "Trust me, bro." My entirety of like my first impression for them, if you kind of like have a little bit suspicious, is trust me, bro, because you know what? They should. Like I say again, almost all Malaysian VTubers are really like everyone know each other's. I barely know anyone. When I got into VBC season 1, everyone know everyone except me. I am the unknown like variable in there. And then when it comes to like even on season 2, I am still somewhat of an unknown variable in there. They kind of like recognize me, but there are still some people actually surprised that I'm from Malaysia. And they are sometimes when I'm chatting with people, I mention about VEP. They know VEP, but they don't know I'm in VEP because like I am just like so outside to the point that a lot of people actually really forgot that I'm Malaysian. So at this point, I was like, should I rebrand myself and start just speak like Uncle Roger at this point? Because here's the thing, I can speak like a Malaysian. Because if I speak like this, I can definitely say I am going to be the most unique VTuber in the world. I guess I'm the first Uncle Kiray, the VTuber Uncle Roger. Hello there, everyone. This is Uncle Kiray here. But aside from that, yeah. So far, I would say like they grow quite a lot. Like I say again, like VP always like trying their best to like help all the VTubers, but in a little bit of their own way, a little bit of like this and that and stuff. Like it's still somewhat new things like around the season 1, so they kind of like know what to do, but also when actually executions, they kind of like realize that this works out better than like in the brain and the planning moment rather than like actual reality. And yeah, we got they got quite a lot of feedback from the rest of the VP members, and then they know what to do again like in the futures. On the season 2, we got way too much activity. That's one of the issues, I guess. Like there's quite a lot of people like in VP season 2, and then with all the activity we have there, kind of a little bit overwhelming. Yeah, but at least I managed to like finish most of it. I'm actually very active at the very beginning, and then got quite a little bit like died off like at the end due to some like personal issues, sadly. But yeah, and now I'm kind of like got back, but it's already at the end of like the VP season like time, so we don't really have too much activity there. So yeah, I do it like I enjoy it or not. Actually, I do, and then learn quite a lot of things about how to further how to do like collab, like operations, this kind of that, like behind the scenes stuff. So I'm already a one man show. Most of the thing I learned from like VEP made me to become even more of a one man show at this point. This is why right now you guys can see like I'm organizing a lot of like podcasts and a lot of collab and a lot of like even like special content like this kind of stuff. I'm doing a little bit of yapping video kind of content instead of like doing streaming. I want to do a little bit more like video type of like content, and also comics. Yeah, comics. Come and read my comics. I'll put all my link of my comics in there. And also, if you guys do appreciate the way I do my comic, which features VTuber every single chapters, do give me a little bit of money support. Your boy need to eat. But yeah, like random advertisement aside. So yeah, this is VP, and if you guys do appreciate and you're Malaysian too, want to know a little bit further more about VP, well, you guys can maybe go to like Project Orbit, kind of like Twitter or like Instagram, and kind of like look like what kind of stuff they're still doing. And as for the future, if you want to like join into VP, do pay attention to what Project Orbit is doing. Maybe in the futures they will do another like VP again, or they have like some special event is for every VTubers. Who knows? They are always like trying to help out like VTuber as much as they can. So yeah, having a little bit collab, having a little bit this, a little bit that is definitely possible. So yeah, again, grateful for VP, and as always, guys, stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned on the next stream. Bye bye.